It's hump day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Oh, man. Oh, man, homie. My mom playing tricks on me. So Monique got her joint hacked. Or somebody tried to get it. You get it back, though. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you in the building. Shout out to that chick, yo. Also, special shout out to Blaxican, y'all, in the building early this morning. Car on that drive into work. Frio. Muchas frio. Yo, for y'all who didn't know, I'm in North Carolina. And in North Carolina, it could be 80 degrees one day and then 25 the next morning. I mean, it's ridiculous how our seasons work out here. I'm not sure for anywhere else in the country, but I know specifically North Carolina, we're not quite, south, but we're not quite north. We're right in that middle ground. So we get a lot of weird weather from time to time. But anyway, man, how did y'all like yesterday's show? Oh, snap. I'm looking at my stream. It says no data. Why am I not sending any data? Do y'all hear me? Okay, it says excellent condition now. All right, cool. Well, I guess we still on. All right. He said, except the barbecue. Yeah, man. Today is cold, man. This bipolar schizophrenic weather. You just never know what you're gonna get. So some days you walk out the house and you got your short sleeves on, you got some little joggers on, and you make a quick about face and you go back inside and change it up. So I keep my pea coat in my car pretty much all the time. I got a light jacket all the time, and you know I'm wearing jeans pretty much 24/7 anyway. So I'm always halfway ready, but you never know. But anyway, what yesterday? Monique says yesterday's show was amazing and fun. That's good. That's good. I like to hear that. Bobby had said, "Yep." D. Rob, yep. Got some yeps. I got some yeses. So shout out to everybody that's in here this morning. So today we're gonna do a little case study. Wednesday is generally gonna be our case study day, and I debated on it who I was going to do a case study on because we're talking about communication. Who will be considered as a great communicator in relationships or with family? Who will fit that bill? And to be honest with you, I couldn't come up with anybody because family and relationships, they are such intimately personal relationships. Y'all grew up like I grew up. You heard this. What happens in this house, stay in this house, right? We've all heard that. What happens in this house, stay in this house. So you don't traditionally go outside of the house and talk about your business. It's really only in this culture that we're in now, this social media culture where people are live streaming. Yeah, they live streaming their own dysfunction. They're putting their business all out in these streets, and they doing it on purpose. You know what they say, chasing clout? They out here chasing it. Yeah, so it was hard to find somebody that really did it like that. And so it took me down this path of I'm thinking about what did old school love look like? And I thought about growing up. I thought about, as a kid, I saw Florida and James Evans from Good Times. I saw Wheezy and George Jefferson, you know. I saw Heathcliff and Claire Huxtable. And let's not forget Martin and Jana. You know, these are all the family dynamics that I saw on TV. Yeah, it was actually Jada. It was actually Jada. Will, this man he doing something in the house, and she coming up saying, hey, I'm on live right now. He was like, look, I don't want to be filmed right now. I don't want to be, I don't want to be filmed right now. Y'all, he tripping. Y'all, man, the world is in a very weird place. But facts are stubborn things. Facts are very stubborn things. Truth. Oh, Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv. Oh, how did I forget them? Both of them. Carla and Harry from Family Matters. Yes. And the thing that I loved about those shows growing up, Monique says she second that one. The things I liked about those shows growing up, not that they were perfect, but because they were real. They were together. They worked through so much. They had their ups, their downs, and they figured things out. You didn't doubt for 1 second, both of them. That's right, boo. You didn't doubt for 1 second that they didn't love each other. You didn't doubt at all if they were going to work it out or figure it out. Why? Because they always kept those open lines of communication. I'm talking about that old school love. But then the more I thought about it, the more oh yeah, I said Heathcliff. He was Cliff and Claire from the Cosbys. Yeah, they were not picture perfect. The old school sitcom families, I don't think it would have been as successful. Any of them would have had success if they were perfect shows, because it's not reality. It's not something that I think human nature would even appreciate, because there's this picture of perfection that we can never accomplish. Yeah, Florence and James. That's right. Yep. And so the thing that I think started kind of realizing was, because of the new age TV culture for the Black community, we never saw in a large scale, you know, successful Black families on TV or thriving. It wasn't even a whole lot of books that were written about successful Black families. And so there was this gap that was there for us for so many years. Damn. Oh. Oh man, yo, that's the one of the Esther Roll. I think it was her name, Esther Roll, right? That was kind of one of the lasting comments that she ever, or lines that she ever gave, which I think was an ad lib, by the way, because she lost her husband. They were just about to finally cross over that threshold, and then they lose James. So it's basically back to the projects. Back to the projects. But that old school TV love, we didn't really see it in large scale for a number of different reasons in the Black community anyway. And I think, oh, I just heard myself. Okay, that's boo. And I think we have been done somewhat of a disservice now because of social media. And now the world has gotten so small, and there are so many competing voices, and family units they're changing. The look of a family is changing. And it doesn't make for great TV anymore. So now you see more family, you see more drama, more reality shows. more reality shows because it's just not entertaining TV when you doing singles and their challenges. It has to be something, that's going to keep people watching. And so then I started thinking about real life. Who in real life would I consider role models? Would I consider, to have that classic old school love kind of feel? Do any of y'all have any ideas before I give out my? I got a couple. We was good on the TV ones, but who do we know in real life? Whether they're celebrities, and no, we're D-Rod. We're not talking about Will and Jada. We're talking about that old school sitcom love, but in real life. Who has that now in our community? Y'all got any thoughts, any ideas, any examples that we can relate to? Yeah, we know some of our parents made it, 20 plus years. Some of our grandparents made it, but most people don't know them. Just for the larger audience, for a discussion point, who do we know, whether it's media, influencers of some sort, that's there? So that's parents, yeah. Some parents did it. Some parents figured it out and they did it. And I remember, hold on, say, Esther wouldn't take the role without having a husband. She was, hey, exactly. I didn't say that part. Yeah, good color analyst, Monique there. Yeah. Wouldn't take the role without having a husband. Because once upon a time, we did, as a culture, we understood that we were better together. We understood that examples mattered. How we were painted in the media, it mattered. Because there were so many negative images and stereotypes out of there. Yeah, we could be in the projects, but we can still be a family. Yeah, we can still have money and we can still be a family. Oh, yeah. LeBron and Savannah. Yo, they've been together for 20 years. 20 years. Yeah, LL and Cool and his wife. Hey, his first wife from back in the day. What was her name? Was it Chantel? Lisa? Chantel? Lisa? One of them, I think. But yeah, Denzel and his wife. Denzel's wife name is it Paulette? I think it's Paulette. I got a hot name, Paulette. Yeah, I'm just thinking Samuel Jackson, his wife. I forget his wife's name. But yeah, so we got classic examples of old school love. People that figured it out, people that made it work. Now, Snoop and his wife, man. If Snoop and his wife and Cube and his wife with the industry, LL and his wife, with the industry that they were in, Denzel and his wife, man, these are high profile celebrity couples. High profile celebrity couples. And I think there's a common trait as I'm looking at this list of names. As I'm looking at these list of names, I'm seeing Denzel, I'm seeing Cube, Snoop, Samuel, LL, LeBron. You know what? The one thing that just pops out to me immediately? Hey, I do know. Only one I didn't know was Samuel's wife, and I want to say it's someone with a G, like maybe Geraldine or something. I think, I'm not sure, but the other ones I knew most. No, not Snoop's. I used to know Snoop's wife's name because they had a show together years ago, and I know her name then. But yeah, it's important. It's important. And just looking at that list, the one thing that I noticed, Monique hit it right on the head. Their business was not all in the streets. They had boundaries from the world to home. And there is no competition. They're not competing with each other. They're not trying to one up one another. Boris and Nicole, and they doing it together. They acting together. They're both actors. Yep, never any drama. They're not using their relationship for the attention, for the clout, for the fame, for the contracts. Morris and Pam. Wait, Morris and Pam. Oh, and Toronto came back with the Angela Bassett and her husband. Who is her husband? See, there's a husband we don't know the name of. D. D. Rob said, "Me and Nia Long." My gosh, shoot your shot, player. I ain't mad. Viola Davis and her husband. Oh, look, D. Rock, bruh. Hey, bruh, I give you props on that one. Oh man, I give you props on that one. Me and Nia Long, I like it. I like it. Oh man. So today, I wanted to do a case study on a couple, which is why we're talking about all of this stuff. And it's two, they're very high profile. I would say arguably though that one is much more, not much more, but one is probably higher profile than the other. And it's actually the names have already been said. Yeah. We today we're gonna talk about this couple. Oh, Ozzie Davis, Ruby D. Oh, who can forget? Jamon and Bobby. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Who can forget that one? So my baby, that's not my baby, but she know. She know. That's right, D Rob. She know, bro. Angela's husband played the preacher in The Preacher's Wife. Yeah, Courtney. It's Courtney B. Vance. Courtney B. Vance and Angela Bassett. So many years, people didn't know they were a couple because she kept her stage name in the public. So today we're going to do a case study on Courtney B and Angela Bassett. And no, I don't think the B stands for Bassett. I don't think so. Pretty sure it's something like Brian or something. But yeah, so today we're going to do that case study. And I'm excited to do it. I did some research and I found some stuff, but I found an article done by People magazine a few years ago that is very it's succinct. Everything that I was pieces that I was grabbing here and there, I found them right here in this one article. So we're gonna ride with that one. And yes, I would say they are a power couple. Definitely a power couple. And it's one of those things where I think Monique, you said it yesterday, talking about Bobbiette, you know, how she complements my life. She has a skill set that complements my skill set, and my skill set complements her skill set. Having a partner that that you can, or choosing a partner, not even having one, sometimes choosing a partner that complements you, not just because you're friends, but y'all moods, y'all attitudes, y'all behaviors, y'all upbringing, y'all career aspirations. Sometimes it works great when they're very similar, and sometimes they need to be completely separate. But it's choosing the partner that best complements your goal, your dream for life, which is why it's important to know what you want from life, to know what you want from a partner, to know what you need as a person, the support that you need, the love, how you want to be loved. Knowing all those things matter when choosing a partner. Not just because we both like the color blue, or we went to the same college, or we like the same kind of car. You know, people get together off crazy things. You know, we met at the club and we like the same kind of drink. People get together, man, and they'll build common things off of things that truly don't matter in the end. So before we get into it, you know how we got to do. Let's go back. Let's knock out these gratitudes real quick, and we will be back with our case study of Courtney B. Vance and Angela Bassett. I'm grateful to see a new day. I'm grateful for a new space, a new place, new horizons. This morning, I'm grateful for a warm house, a furnace that works well, a car with heated seats and hot air, and enough gas to get me to and from my destination. I'm grateful for the modern comforts. I'm grateful for first world problems. I'm also grateful for my family, those who have taken this journey with me, my friends who voluntarily stand by my side, my children who love me in spite of my mistakes, my short tempers, my long conversations, because they see the real me and they accept that, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the loves that I've lost, but especially the love that I've gained. That's growth, y'all, and I'm grateful. All right, all right. That's right, boo. That same drink. You like Hennessy? I like Hennessy too. It's a match made in heaven. Oh, man. All right, so what are we talking about this morning? We're talking about Courtney B. Vance and Angela Bassett. If you knew they were a couple before today, put a 1 in the chat. If you knew they were a couple before today, put a 1 in the chat. If you didn't know they were a couple, put a 2. Now, we all know Angela Bassett. We all know that she's been a very excellent actor for a very long time. Most notably with What's Love Got to Do when she portrayed Tina Turner in that movie. For her athletic prowess, because she has a build that she builds. And I'm sure naturally she has natural aesthetic gifts, but she's constantly in the gym. She stays fit. She stays at the top of her game, no matter what role she's in. I don't think she would take the money to play anybody that was overweight. I don't think she'd do it. Because I think her habits and her routine is so dialed in, I don't think her body would even do it. Unless she just drink a lot of creamer. I mean, you know, creamer. That's an inside joke. I'll tell you about that later. Angela is your inner ego. Ah, okay. Well, good. Yeah, she has probably been robbed of that Oscar more than anybody. She has been she should have won an Oscar for What's Love Got to Do with it. I mean, but time and place, right? Timing is a thing. It matters. This was the early 90s, right? You know, we were still I was still being openly called the N-word in the 80s. So, and that was by the kids. So you know what the parents was doing. It's low key. It was crazy, a crazy time. You could not get fair treatment. You couldn't get equity in almost any industry during that time. So, and they can't go back and retroactively give her the Oscar. I don't think many people will complain, but that will open the floodgates, right? So, she's doing her best work. I mean, I can't say she's doing her best work now. She's had this level of excellence, and I truly think it depends on the role. And I think this year was the hope that she would finally get it this year with Wakanda Forever, but if I'm not mistaken, it still didn't happen. I don't really watch the Oscars like that, so. but I don't think it happened. If it happened, y'all correct me, but I don't think she won an Oscar this year either. I don't think she won it this year either. But she's been steady. Angela has she is starred in over 60 plus movies. Man, she has had a storybook ending to a very professional life. And she did her thing through with Black Panther and got her flowers. She got her flowers, yes. Did she get the Oscar though? That's what I'm curious about. I guess I can Google it real quick, but y'all can tell me faster than I'll be able to Google it because I'm trying to think at the same time. So we all know about Angela, somewhat. And some of us know about Courtney. Courtney has been in over 50 some movies, some TV work. He's been a consummate professional. Everything that he's done, I can't say that anything that I've seen that may have been per se Oscar worthy. But if he is in your starting lineup, you doing all right. You doing all right. He's a good actor. He's a matter of fact, I would say he's a great actor in a lot of respects because he knows his craft. He's a professional. He's a consummate professional. And so I know the question is, how did they get together? What happened? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Back in the 80s, man, they met. They were both, I'll just say this. Courtney B went to Harvard. He graduated with a bachelor's from Harvard in history. And then he went to Yale and got his Master's of Fine Arts from Yale, which is where he met Angela Bassett, at Yale. Got a Master's of Fine Arts. She got hers there as well. But it's age-old story. Boy meets girl. Girl likes boy. Boy pays girl no attention. Yeah, man. Courtney didn't even pay Angela any attention because he had a girlfriend. And Angela said he had she stressed it, beautiful girlfriend. And he didn't pay her any attention. And so this is just a little bit of the article that I got. And the one thing that I do want to focus on right quick is they went on their second date. Some of y'all some fast readers, so let me take it off screen real quick. They went on this first date, and the date was not memorable. It was kind of whack. Let me backtrack. I'm jumping ahead. They were cool in college. They both graduated. They both go off and do their career. And then like 14 years later, they happened to bump into each other. They were both in LA, both single. And so they said, "Hey, how you been? Good seeing you." Angela hit him with the, "Hey, big head." Angela said, "Hey, big head. I ain't seen you since college. What you been up to? You looking good." And so they set up this date, and they go out on this date, and it was kind of lame. It wasn't like memorable. It was just like, eh. And she was thinking, you know what? I'm probably not gonna get this guy a second chance. This didn't work out for me. So she was about to put him back into the friend category, but he called back and he was like, "Look, I want to redeem from that last date. I wasn't myself. I just had a lot on my mind, and I want a chance to do it again." So she reluctantly gave him a second date. And on that second date, now I put on screen so y'all can actually see what I'm talking about. So, said she didn't run into him again until 94. I was out with some friends. He was too. I was like, hey, big head. See, I told you I thought I was lying, right? Hey, big head. Great to see you. The pair went on a couple of dates, but according to Bassett, their first kiss is what truly sealed the deal. Y'all listen, she said, I got pinpricks and chills up the back of my thighs and across my butt, up my neck and across my scalp. Yo, I don't know what Courtney kissed her with, yo, but I need to bottle some of that. Hey, B, when you tell our story, I need you to say it like that. I need you to tell it like that. Man. And you know what? I don't know if that's how you know that this person is your soulmate, or if you know that this person is potentially the one. Right? Courtney, hey. So look, B. Oh, you know what? Y'all, I got a story talking about kissing, right? I ain't gonna tell it today. We'll do this in the Facebook group. We'll talk about it on Facebook. We're gonna put it out for the whole world. She said, pinpricks across my butt. Oh man. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna tell that story. Not today. Yeah, man. Hey, the Holy Spirit was moving. The, the Spirit was moving through Courtney, right? And so, but is that enough? Let me ask that question. Is that enough? If you feel that chill off that first interaction, that first kiss with this person that you don't really know, could this person be the one? Is that enough to make that determination? For Angela, apparently it was, though, right? For her, apparently it was. Apparently it was. Apparently it was. And so what happens after that? Excuse me. I don't know why. I think I'm talking in air. I don't know. My throat be dry and I feel like I want to belch sometimes. I don't know what's going on with that. She did describe him though in a way that I thought was very endearing. Talking about the day, the day wasn't memorable. How did she describe him? Let me see where. Let me find where. How did she describe him? When I first saw the article, I saw it. She described it. Maybe we'll get to it down the road. Maybe we'll get to it down the road. So, and this was '94. They go out, and so for a few years they're dating, they're enjoying each other, they're learning to love each other, and then '97, man, '97. Oh, this is okay, coach. I appreciate that. So look, '97 rolls around, bruh, and they get married. He proposed to her, I think, like December of '96, and so you see, he got the classic R&B '90s vibe going on. Look like he one of them male singing groups. Yeah, nice but boring. That's what it was. And so she about to friend zone my man until he put them thug lips on her. So yeah, man, they get married in '97, bruh. And so I've never seen him I didn't see him much in the '90s. I didn't recognize him until probably when he was losing his hair. So I'd only known the bald Courtney Van. So as I'm looking at these pictures now, I'm like, yo, okay. He got the what was the man name? Aaron Hall kind of vibe, that New Jack Swing vibe. P. Diddy and the fam, right? So they got married just before she was set to do Stella Got a Groove Back. Y'all see that, right? Right before she was getting ready to film Stella Got a Groove Back, they got married. I don't know if I want to be marrying this chick now. She about to be, but I don't know when you can kiss like that though. It's like, are you even worried about what's my man name that and Stella got a groove back? Tay, what's his name? Y'all tell me. Tay Diggs. Tay Diggs. I think it's Tay Diggs. Yeah, little Winston. I remember the character as Winston. She said, I was like, I'm trying to do this, and I'm also trying to be Stella. So she's trying to be a wife, and she's trying to be Stella. Oh, he was locking down before Tay Diggs. Okay, it's a lot going on here. I need you to step in and help me out with this. He was like, what? That's all you had to do. She said, tell him to step in. He shows up for you, not just for me, but for any of his friends, whoever he loves, and whatever mentee may be reaching out to him. So basically, from 94 to 96, this 2 years, they are truly getting to know each other. They are truly learning who they are, what they like. They're learning how to love each other, their personalities, and they're both liking what they see. So they did date, but they were actors. They're in a professional space. Yeah, I won't go say nothing, boo. But I'm about to be like, damn, I need to get my kissing game up because my wife just screamed out Tay Diggs' name like, she know him. Do you know him? I mean, like, really? Do you know him? I mean, I ain't worried. He ain't me. But I'm just saying. Left that a little bit out, in some conversations. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, she apparently liked the man that he was. He apparently liked the woman that she was. And they work not so much together, but they were in the peak of both of their careers. Like I say, she's done 60 something movies. He's done 50 some movies as well. And so they were busy working. Matter of fact, most of us didn't even know they were married until probably 5-10 years ago. And they've been together for like 27 years. Or 26 years, going on 27. But most of us didn't even know they were married because they kept their business out of the public eye. They kept their problems out of the public eye. So by show of hands, put a one in the chat if you think they had a perfect marriage. They had no challenges. No challenges, no problems. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Y'all know the male ego is fragile. Y'all know it's fragile. Why I got to be your Tay Diggs? Why can't I be your Jamon Glover? I want to be your Jamon Glover. How about that? Good shot. Good comeback, baby. Take two. Take two. I'm in this film thing too. So take two. Take two. We'll do it again. We'll reshoot it. But yeah. Oh yeah, Baba she already put the two in there. Yeah. I doubt they had a. Yeah, I mean, anybody who's been in any relationship for any amount of time, you already know that there are no perfect relationships. There's going to be challenge. I mean, you might get to arguing over the eggs. Why my eggs cold? Or I like my eggs scrambled. Or I don't like my toast this dark. I mean, so we argue over dumb stuff sometimes in relationships. Just dumb stuff. And it's always the small stuff that kind of messes up. The big things, no, every now and then a big thing will come in, it'll surprise us and it'll knock us off balance. But that's generally when we hold on to each other when the big stuff happens. When there's family tragedies or emergencies or what have you, we tend to make it through the big stuff way easier than the small stuff. It's the accumulation of those small things. Remember that perforated edges that I was pulling on last week? When those edges, those are the small things. And that small thing turns into a huge thing. No one single thing knocks us back like a bunch of small things. So they live in their life. And then the one question I had was, I don't even drapes. Yeah, man, them drapes, I put them in studs. So if I go to yank this time, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, Monique, you hit it on the head, girl. Growing pains. Growing pains is not a joke. You don't think Snoop and Chantel, boom, that's his wife's name, Snoop and Chantel. You don't think Snoop and Chantel had growing pains? You don't think Denzel, Mr. Hollywood himself, and his wife had growing pains? Y'all gotta be kidding me. You don't think Courtney got tired of hearing, hey, Courtney Bassett, because his middle name is B? Oh man, I'm saying this growing pains, they ain't no joke. No joke. Said two personalities and upbringing come together, trying to figure it out. That's it. You gotta figure it out. But how many of us are invested in figuring it out? How many times have we went into relationships with somebody, we knew they probably were not the person, but we just stayed. And we stayed. And we became our worst self in that relationship. And then by the time we finally got out of the relationship, now we got to go find ourselves again. But had we never got into a relationship with somebody who didn't have the same outlook that we had, and don't give me that, oh, he ran game, he finessed, she ran game, she finessed. No. When you value yourself, you're not putting yourself in situations where you're going to be tied to people, situations, until you know that you're willing to go all in. And I don't care how good you kiss, I don't care how good the other extracurriculars are, I don't care how good the job look, the money look. Inside of 6 months, you don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know who you got. And if you, ladies, if you decide, and this is for young ladies now, if you give a man the highest honor you can possibly give any man, which is a child, before he commits to you, I have to question as a father, did I not do a good enough job telling my daughter how special she was, how important she was, how valuable she was? As a parent, I had to do my stuff in my head to say, was I too busy trying to build, trying to make it, than imparting? I don't know what women think because I'm not a woman, but I'm telling you as a father, this is what I'm thinking. As a father, I'm like, I'm trying to, okay, how do I make this better? How can I be a better father? Because I know if you a stand-up dude, you are telling your children all of these things, but are you showing them? And this is why I do a lot of talks with dads and fathers, because we think we doing what we need to be doing, but it's the equivalent of saying, mama got to have a life too. Y'all remember Jody? Mama got to have a life too, right? And fathers, men, we get so caught building, and we leaving so much of the responsibilities to mom to teach and to guide, but our voice need to be heard as well. Our voice need to be heard as well. But anyway, that's a little rabbit trail I went down, but I'm back on path now. Toronto says, it took me 6 years to find myself after my divorce. Yeah. When you tie to a person, especially when you go to the altar with that person and you vow to be in each other's life for, sickness and in health, better or worse, rich or poor, death do us part. And then that falls apart because, it takes two people to enter into the agreement. but it only takes one to leave it before it's over. And that's the sad part. There doesn't have to be a mutual agreement to end the relationship, only to begin it. And so sometimes it is out of your control. Sometimes it's something that you just is out of your control. But what happens when you find that person? What happens when you find that person that's willing to go back to back with you and fight with you? That's willing to get down and do the hard work with you. That's old school real love. That's the old school real love. When you truly become one, not a physical one, but so tight that whatever happens, we're going to ride this out. We're going to figure it out. I talked to a couple that was married for like 40 years, and I was asking them the secret because I was like teetering on getting divorced when I was talking to them. And I was like, bro, what's the secret? What's the secret? How do you do it? He was like, we decided not to leave. He said, ain't no secret. We decided whatever was coming, we was going to figure it out. She meant it and I meant it. And when I wanted to quit, she reminded me of my promise. And when she wanted to quit, I reminded her of her promise. And we reset and we figured it out. That's the secret. D-Rod, what you saying, man? You said, it's hard finding myself. I'm still healing and feel like the process is slow. Oh, I got you. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you exactly why the process seems so slow. And I think when I was looking at this, I read it and I thought about you when I read this. It's another article that I found by this therapist. Case that heavy on the we're going to figure it out piece. Yep. Oh man, yeah. And you got young kids too. Oh man, yeah. 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 So I'm gonna take a little detour real quick for my boy D-Rod real quick because I just read this, and if I don't do it right now, if I don't show this article right now, I might mess around and lose it or forget it or not get you this information. But it made sense when I read it, so let's read it together real quick. Let me get out of that one and let me go to it's Modern Love Communication Styles. Yeah, this is the one. All right, so matter of fact, can I expand that? Let me see. All right, so here's what it says. It says, do male and female brains really process differently? Perhaps. It is generally accepted that women are better communicators than men. They are better able to recognize emotional cues and are naturally more empathetic. Picking up on a myriad of nonverbal clues from others, women tend toward compromise and solutions that take into account the feelings of all parties involved. Men, however, are less communicative and more task oriented. They are not as adept at reading and interpreting nonverbal cues, and they tend toward independent problem solving actions when emotions are aroused. This is partly because men process from the problem solving left hemisphere of the brain, while women process equally between both hemispheres. This means men want to solve a problem with a linear series of tasks, meaning step by step, while women may combine many approaches at once when problem solving. And in the last piece, it says, in women, the sections of the brain which handle language are markedly larger, making verbal communications easier, while the logic or math section of the brain is larger in men, making them want to solve problems by taking logical actions. This may be the reasons men seem more focused on problem solving, while women are considered more emotionally focused. So, all of that to say this. I wanted to read that because I want you to understand how our minds different. When a woman is leaving a relationship, She has thought long and hard about it already. She has already cut strings emotionally. And when a woman is done, she's done most of the time. You might be able to sweet talk her back if she ain't completely done. But when she's completely done, she's completely done. Men, however, because we want to solve the problem, we don't want to feel the feelings, we suffer longer in the breakup because our mind is geared toward fixing. And then once the relationship is over, there's nothing to fix. And so we got to feel the feelings because there's nothing to fix. And we're not accustomed to feeling it like that. And there's nothing we can do. So basically, D-Rob, bro, it comes down to surrender. When it's over, you got to surrender that. You got to go and feel them feelings and just be done with it. And then go find something else to do. Something else. No, not person. Something else to do. Monkey branching from person to person, never a good thing. You just stacking the damage and the scars. Did that make sense, bro? Oh man. Oh, so the ladies, okay. They have a husband for 6-7 years before I said yes because it was a package deal and I wanted to be sure. Yeah. And that tells me a lot. If a dude wanted to marry you before that and you made him wait 6-7 years, oh, he loved you. He wanted to marry you. He chose you. And we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about love. We're gonna talk about love tomorrow. Because there's this misconception that women love harder than men. So, but we don't touch it. Let it go. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Let it rest. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. I didn't mean let the cat out the bag. I didn't. But we're doing a case study. But D-Rob, brother, did that help a little bit? That give you any more insight? Okay, good. I see it now. All right, so let's go back to, I don't want to go back to that one. Let's get out of that one. Let's go back here. All right. We're going to go back to this one. So, I did not know they had kids. I did not know. Hey, Monique said it, D-Rob. Enjoy, bruh. Take your time, figure it out. Enjoy. Chill, relax a little bit. Trust me. Your options are only going to increase with time. Trust me on that one. Go ahead and build your kingdom, king. Go ahead and build that kingdom. So when you meet your queen, you already got a kingdom to rule over. So I did not know that they had children. But now, for those of you, by the time they actually got together, and this is 2005, they are both well past the normal childbearing years. Both past the normal childbearing years. And so they got a surrogate. And let's see. Yeah, they got the surrogacy. But they tried. They went through 7 years of in vitro fertilization, but nothing really worked for them. Or the fertility treatment, maybe not in vitro per se, but they went through the fertility stuff and nothing happened. So they got a surrogate. Here we go. All right. So Bassett and Vance welcome fraternal twins via surrogate on January 27, 2006. Bronwyn Golden and Slater Josiah. Not names I would have went with, but I don't even, maybe there's a family meaning or something that they chose them for. Slater, remind me of Saved by the Bell. Josiah, remind me of a Bible character, a Bible person. Brownwyn is like original though. Is that Brownwyn? Is that Brownwyn? Brownwyn Golden? It sounds like a celebrity. But you know, celebrities do have different naming designs. And so they had children. So now they got children. They're in love. They're married. They have children. And this last paragraph right here, Bassett was in all of the experience, just standing there together, holding each other, while the realization that this is the moment that we've been working toward, praying for. It's a dream come true. What do you have? What do you have? What do you, when you have everything you could want, except what you desire most, life is incomplete. And they had the fame, they had the money, they had each other, but they didn't have children because they were both older. They were both older and they were struggling. And because of timing, we said timing once again, they were able to find a surrogate to carry the baby to full term. The baby's the full term. And so this is when 2007, now they writing the book. They working together. They're working together. They're building a family together. See, this is the real old school love that we saw on TV. We actually watching it in real life right now. The old school love that we saw on TV, we watching unfold right now. And so they released it Valentine's Day of 2017. Here's a picture of the whole family, the boy, girl, mom, dad. I didn't even know they had children. Wow. Because they're keeping their business out of the public eye. That's something to be said, man. Keeping your business your business. And so they've gone through a lot of stuff through the years. Um, they were not having date nights. They weren't talking as much because they was working projects here and there, and then the kid schedule, and they fall into the rut that every parent falls into. It's no longer us, me and you. Now it's me and them, and then me and you. They have the normal struggles that everybody has. The same struggles. The one thing they had going for them, though, I will agree, is they had a flexible career. And being somebody in their freelance space, it's a blessing to be able to be at everything that I want to be at because I can always move stuff around. I don't have to show up to a 9 to 5 every day. I don't have to do this certain thing. And it was by design for me because I know I don't like that regimented day-to-day grind. I like freedom of schedule. Only problem with freedom of schedule, sometimes if you don't do it right, you have a little less freedom in finances if you don't do it right. But they have gone through a lot of stuff. Angela Bassett did. Well, no, Courtney B. Vance won an Emmy. If I'm not, hold on, I think I saw that somewhere in this article. But they've had the same hurdles. Yeah, he did win. So yeah, all right. So they had their fair share of struggles and hurdles, and just like everybody else. But it's that old school love. And so he getting his Emmy speech. He giving his Emmy speech, and he praises his wife because this is my partner. This is the Bonnie to my Clyde, right? We are a power couple. It's not easy, but we doing it. We having open lines of communication. We helping each other with everything that we need to do for each other. We're raising a beautiful family. We're supporting each other. We're doing all the things that we said we were going to do from the beginning. He's celebrating her when she gets an honorary doctorate from Morehouse. 2018. Red carpet. This is the no hair Courtney now. This is the one that I first started seeing. I saw him in other stuff, but I didn't recognize him who he was. Now when I watch old movies, I go back and I'm just like, oh, that was Courtney right there too. Because he's been in 50 plus movies, man. 50 plus movies. And I wanna focus right here for just a second. And this is what it really the crux of this whole matter of this case study. Staying together so long, whether in the industry or not, I think the important thing is that you gotta marry the right person. Make sure you're both looking in the same direction. Basically, you're not clones of each other, but you have similar or closest or close and similar belief systems, and you know pleasant personalities. Oh, pleasant personalities. She continued, because we all have strengths and weaknesses, and we want to support one another. But I think also recognizing that we are each individuals, we have our individual dreams and desires and hopes and ways of doing things. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that I think I wanted to kind of leave as a takeaway for today. Marrying the right person is not an easy it's not an easy assignment, but it truly comes down to knowing what you want. Knowing what you want. They both went to Ivy League schools, which was a very hard and expensive endeavor in the 80s. This is the early 80s that they're trying to go to Yale and Harvard when most of us still wasn't really accepted, openly like that. But they did it. So that's some commonality they have there. They both in the same space. He got a girl, so he ain't really checking for Angela. Angela respecting the relationship. So there's another commonality right there. They both have respect for relationships. He's a stand-up guy. He's always looking out for the people that call. He's always there for me. He's a leader. And as strong as Angela Bassett is, I am pretty sure she has no problem letting him be who he is. His natural self, a man, just a natural, and he seems like he's a leader. I'm sure he's had to learn. They had to learn each other, but they are a classy couple. You said it, boo. They are a classy couple, and they're growing together gracefully, raising an amazing family, doing amazing things. We all can do what they've done, no matter where we are, no matter where we've been, what we've done. We all have a chance to be the best of ourselves, whether that's in a relationship or outside of a relationship. But the thing is, they found each other on their journey. They weren't just standing around in the corner waiting for somebody to come tap them on the shoulder. They were actively pursuing something, and they met somebody on the path. They weren't sitting on the porch waiting for Romeo to come and climb the stairs. And no, she was out there, he was out there. They was living life, and they met the right person. That's how I met my boo. Out there living life, met the right person. I wasn't hitting up clubs and going places looking. I wasn't going to the library looking for girls. I wasn't going to the church. There's a lot of single women in church these days. But I wasn't going there looking for. I wasn't going there looking either. I was minding my business. I was working, and I found the person that I think best suits me, that fits me, that allows me to be me. And so now we're embarking on a journey of growing gracefully, with class, with substance, and to be one of those old school couples that we talk about. My baby gonna be both Anvils. Oh man. All right, well look, that's the case study. That's communication. They both were in the communication arts. They communicated, they figured life out, and they decided not to quit on each other. Yeah, Monique, I agree. This is a great place to start, having the right community and support to help guide. No judgment. That's it. We out here doing it. We out here doing it. Now I wonder. No, I can't do that. Or can I? Let's see. Oh, I can highlight it though. Yeah. Great comment, Monique. I like it. Because that's what it is, man. That's what it is. It's a community. The community that you're in, it makes a difference. It informs you, it teaches you, it supports you. Because we were not meant to be solo. We were meant to be together. We are better together. We are much better together. All right, let's get these affirmations in and get ready to get up out of here. No, it's it's hump day. I got a few things I gotta take care of. I got a bunch of reports though. Somebody wanna come do my reports for me? Just anybody, please come do these reports for me. I got reports to do today. But I am grateful that I have reports to do. Because there was a time when I didn't have them and I was hurting bad. So I've changed up the affirmation music. Just trying something a little different. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Man, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I like that music. That music is distracting my thoughts right now. Oh man, let me go. I'm gonna get out of that. I'm gonna go back to my little chill music. Ooh, that was messing with my head. I am more than enough. I am capable. I am able. I am well equipped to do the things that I desire to do. I am a visionary. I am a life giver. I am a clown at times, but I'm more than enough. I am happy and excited to be in a space where I can laugh, have fun, be free, get motivated before my day. I am happy and excited to share this time with you all, to be a part of your family, to be a part of your day. Just getting it started, getting life moving. So I am more than enough. And now I'm excited for this morning motivation community and group. I am excited. Woo! Yeah, man, that first track, I was about to say, but it's like I couldn't get, it was messing with me. I'm like, okay, that was a fail. Oh man, but look, I love this couple, man. Angela Bassett, Courtney B. Vance. I love them as a couple. I love them as a oh man. I'm still scrolling through some pictures. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at right now. I'm still scrolling through pictures, man. Angela Bassett they're both in their 60s. Both in their 60s. And they're looking good. They carrying it well. They're inspirational. They are relationship goals, y'all. They are relationship goals. You can still be classy. You can still be sexy. No matter where you find yourself, where you end up, be the best version of yourself. Sometimes you got to reinvent yourself. But I'm going to close on that one. I'm going to pull that one down. Sometimes you got to reinvent yourself. Y'all be blessed. How we doing? Coach of Florida. Oh, yeah, that's right, bro. Good luck out there, bro. Good luck. Good luck. Do your thing, man. Everybody else, man, we about to get up out of here as well. So I want to say shout out to everybody. My apologies for holding you later than normal. But sometimes I get inspired by people. I love people. I love to see people winning and shining and doing great things. And so I get caught up sometimes. So I hope I didn't bore y'all too much because I was going on and on about this story, man. But I love their life. I love what they're building. D-Rob, you my guy, bro. You are my guy. Young lion about to go out there and conquer the world. I love it. But yo, shout out, man. That chick, yo. I see she's the early bird. She's the early bird. I got it. So if I post early, I already know who's gonna be in here first. But special shout out to Blacksky for getting in the building early this morning. Appreciate you. Kay, she back with us again. Toronto Riggins. Hey, yo, I know you letting them rest and let them feel special for a few minutes. I know what you're doing. I see the signs. I get it. Who else? Baby, thank you for the support. This lady had me laughing all the time. Either she got me laughing or she got me shaking my head. One of the two, but I'm here for it though. I am here for it. Monique, always coming with the commentary, man. I love it. I love your experience. I love what you're going through. I love what you live through and what you're able to put into words and share with everybody else. D-Rob, my guy, you be blessed. You hold down, do your thing. I know you listening, Craig G, Brick by Brick, and Health Talk. Hey, I appreciate you. Positive self-talk been dropping comments, yo. She been dropping bombs. She catch the replays, but she always come with the comments. So if y'all ever want to see some insightful comments, go look back at Positive Self-Talk's reply or comments. She drops some great ones. But outside of that, man, we're going to get ready to get up out of here. And if you haven't already, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes and the Facebook group, the private Facebook group for the Morning Motivation. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. So go ahead, join the community, and we'll keep the party going offline. So I thank you for being here. You guys go out there, have an amazing day. As Health Talk would say, no matter what. Have a great day, no matter what. Much love. And tomorrow, like I said, we're going to talk about it. Who loves better, men or women? So y'all stay tuned. All right. See you then. Be blessed. Have a great day, everybody.